In case inquiring minds wish to know, it's almost the day of the Earth, also known as Earth Day. And today is Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. What?
I'm not Randy.
You're not Randy, and it's okay. Hey, everybody! Welcome to Wednesday Night Trivia!
It's Wednesday.
We're super excited you're here, as always, because you bring joy. And hopefully, we bring silliness and joy.
We're going to bring some wackiness today because we're talking about plants. So I am here. I am ready for it. I am excited.
Listen,
and you're tired. So it's going to be great.
We're going to be great. We're going to be punchy. We're going to talk about plants. Arbor plants. Arbor Day. Sure.
The first round is garden. Second round is going to be about trees for Arbor Day and Earth Day.
There we go. But first, before we begin anything, let's move on over to the lobby. My dear special guest host tonight, you may not have known, but this is Sam, everybody.
Hey.
You usually see her in the chat.
I'm Madam Harbinger in the chat.
That's right. She's live and in person tonight for Wednesday Night Trivia. So excited to have you. For those of you who are joining us for the first time and don't know who we are, you're in luck, because I'm going to tell you. We are Hillbarn Theater. We are a 81-year-old and still kicking theater company here in Foster City, California, in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. And when Arbor, I hardly know her. Thank you, Ron. Hi, Ron. When the pandemic hit, we did the only thing logical is we took to the internet, because that's what people do, right? Why not?
Mm-hmm.
And so we've been doing these lovely, we've been doing these lovely games every Wednesday, trivia, with our amazing community. So if you haven't done so already, please give a little follow. The button is right above Sam's head. It's a little purple heart. If you click that, you'll get notified every time we go live to share the joy and the humor of life, also known as trivia.
On some browsers, it's also down here.
There is, if you're mobile. It's on the bottom.
One of these.
It's one of those. It's like the Marty Feldman eye. Which way is he looking? So it's gonna be that kind of night, folks. Buckle up. So as always, with this show and this stream and this wacky car with 45 people in it would never be able to take off without some amazing people. First of all, she's my special guest co-host tonight, Sam Ricci. So nice to see you.
Hello. It is nice to be seen.
There it is, folks. And you know her as the social media maven, Bridget Losey, in the chat. Give her some love.
Ooh, Bridget
Losey. And nothing would be possible, even in the face of sheer danger and internet corruption and software dismantlement. He strives. He climbs. He's the Thor to our Mjolnir. Kareem Pananastasi Alabastro. Yeah, show him some love. There it is. The side thumbs up. There it is. I'm here for it every way possible.
He's beauty, he's grace.
He's beauty, he's grace, he's Mjolnir in the face. Tassi Alabastro, Kareem Bananas.
Wow.
That's happening. It's all happening, Sam, and it's happening live. Because why? Because we can. But just because we can shouldn't mean we should. But here we are. Gang, it's going to be a great quiz today. Sam has gone above and beyond, and you're going to have the joy of me reading questions tonight because our dear Randy is taking the evening off for some much-needed rest and relaxation.
And drinking many, many electrolytes.
I hope. Many electrolytes. Pedialyte. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into tonight's quiz. If you are just playing with us for the first time, just next to Sam's face, right there on the right, if you hover your mouse, if you're on a desktop, there will be a little button that says Quiz Kit. If you click that button and hit Manage Profile, it'll bring your name into the game once we start it. If you're on a mobile device or tablet, it will be below us, down at the bottom. And you can click that and bring your name into the game. Remember that there are 20 questions per round. You have 20... Is 15. There 20 questions? Thank you, 15. I'm getting that confused with 20 seconds. 15 questions per round, 20 seconds per question. The faster you answer the question correctly, the more points you get. But the faster you answer it incorrectly, the more points you lose. So, Be judicious. And as Randy always says,
We must have rules.
we must have rules. Thank you, Sam. You're ticking all the boxes as a co-host. I'm living for this. This is great.
I love
Sam.
ticking boxes. That's my favorite part of filling out forms.
Right? Is there a
My
box?
address
ticking?
because I know it.
Just love to tick them boxes. So you said that the first one is which kind of trivia?
Garden.
Ah, the garden. We shall
Garden.
the garden.
And if we run out of things to talk about, I will hold up one of my plants. You're welcome.
Listen, this Sam right here, Sam has got the greenest thumb. It's super green. And what you're witnessing, folks, is two people. One with a green thumb and one with a black thumb. I'll kill anything.
Our shirts are indicating which one.
They are. Oh my gosh! Unplanned! Unplanned, but also here for it.
Oh my goodness.
The black shirt.
All right,
Kill
so
everything.
Dan, do you have the questions in front of you?
I do. I'm ready to go. Are you ready?
Since we don't have Randy, we've designed it so that Dan will now have to fumble through weird pronunciations. You're welcome.
All right. Much like Newman in Jurassic Park. Hang on your butts. I'm sorry, that was
All right,
Samuel L. Jackson. Go ahead.
I believe that the next button I press will show them the question. So you ready?
Correct. So I'm going to read the question and the potential answers, and then you're going to hit it. Here we go. Feed me Seymour. Here we go. Question 1. In the 1600s, which flower was so popular it caused the economic collapse of Holland? Was it A, the tulip, B, the rose, C, the nettle, D, the orchid?
Which one was it? I like this question. You love a flower so much that you ruin your whole economy.
Listen, Stranger Things. Great TV show. If you haven't watched it, watch it. But
Speaking of Stranger Things, this cactus is named after 11.
It's called the 11th
Very important
cactus?
thing. This one is named 11 because I had a set that was all named after the Stranger Things kids.
Oh,
Plant
that's
number
awesome.
1.
What happened to the other ones?
I gave some of them away, and others died because they're living in a cork, so not all plants like that.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Not to be.
All right.
Is it ready? Are we ready? I'm so not used
I
to
think
this.
You're not ready to. You're not.
Go
used to
ahead.
not pressing
Whatever
the
you
buttons.
dictate when it's ready. Go for it.
I'm ready. Tell them.
I don't know what the correct answer is. How do I know that?
It's the first one on yours, Dan.
Oh my gosh! Just show him the answer.
It's the tulip.
It's the
The
tulip.
tulip is the one that ruins
Guys.
the economy of Holland.
Tulip.
Oh my goodness.
Tulip to,
So for
to quit. Hey.
in
What?
your copy, Dan, the first answer is always right.
Okay.
Okay.
So that means I got to
So
change. it
don't
up.
read them in that order.
Change them up now. Listen, folks, we're learning. We got gaining new wrinkles every day because, break it down.
Both here and in here.
Right? Just everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Question
read
2. During the World Wars, Americans at home were encouraged to grow their own food to help with storages. What were these called? Were they called Rosy Gardens, Scarcity Gardens, Patriot Gardens, Victory Gardens? We will also
Now
accept...
that word was shortages, not storages. But
What did I
yes.
say? Storages?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shortages. Yeah. We'll also accept Gray Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Grey Gardens. I've never actually watched that documentary. I've only watched the documentary now that's based on it. They're good things.
Of Gray Gardens?
Grey Gardens, right? It's a documentary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of the wrong thing? Okay.
No, you're right. The lead.
There's a great documentary now, which is a spoof show. If you haven't watched it, you should watch
Oh, okay. Where's it found?
that.
Oh!
Chat, where do you
Get the heart pumping.
Chat, where do you find documentary nowadays? Anyone know?
Yeah.
Amazon. Thank you.
Amazon. Hey, Jen Martinelli. Good to see you. Who else do we have in chat tonight?
Who else is here?
Whoa!
I see
Those are gonna crack
Pam
me up. Pam's here. Hi, Pam.
and Jen.
And Jen Martinelli. Hi.
All right, you ready to tell them the answer?
Yes.
You know which one it is?
Yep. The correct
Okay.
answer is Victory Gardens.
Nice. Almost everyone got that right.
Wow. Victory on question 2. Let's jump into question 3. Which painter's extensive
Ooh.
flower, yep, and water gardens are still available to visit today? Is it Van Gogh, Seurat, Cézanne, or Monet? Hey, it's Christine.
If
Hi,
you-
Christine. Welcome.
Right.
You tested my French skills here with this one, Sam.
I'm almost surprised that you didn't go with Van Gogh.
No.
No,
That was close.
not gonna go for it.
No.
Miss Baker, if you're nasty.
Oh, inappropriate. There's a great documentary now episode on the company documentary.
Ooh, yes.
Oui, je parle français un petit peu.
I took Spanish. What are you saying?
I said, yes, I speak a little French, not a lot.
I'm kidding. Every single one of my friends took French, so they tried to speak French around me, and I'd be like, it's close enough to English. I do understand you.
It's just close enough.
All right. Would you like to tell them the answer?
I sure would. It's Monet.
Yeah, he has gorgeous paintings of
Yes.
lily ponds and
They're
flares.
quite beautiful.
Same painting of a bridge at like 7 different times a day.
Listen,
You know, art.
right? All right, question 4. Which Christmas-y plant was originally from Mexico? Is it the mistletoe, pine trees, poinsettias, or holly?
I didn't know this one. That's why it's in the quiz.
I didn't know this one either. The more you know. Bum, 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 bum.
You know.
All right, Sam, let's
Yeah.
while they're answering this question, riddle me this.
Yes.
What is one of your other plants you have in your reserve to share with the audience today?
This is my Peruvian old lady plant.
Yes,
She's a recent
Peruvian old
addition.
lady.
And they're called that because they have crazy white
Right
hair.
Yeah, look at the gray hair. Living her best life. We love that.
There you go.
La
There's
Flores
another one.
didn't. I don't know how to say that. Sam?
Noche Buena,
There you go.
which is
All right. Are we ready for the
basically
answer on
good
this one?
we are.
The correct answer is poinsettia.
Yeah, so around the like 1840s, someone went to Mexico, saw those, and went, you know what? That's Christmas now, and like brought it up into the.
Listen, and if you're American,
Americas.
it's poinsettia.
Yep.
Just terrible. All right, question 5, a fan favorite. We don't know that. We're just reading these for the first time. Barbara Streisand had the right idea on a clear day because research has shown. What? Is it? Coffee grounds help add nitrogen to soil. Plants grow faster when you talk and sing to them. Painting over pruning cuts can protect trees. That is an alliteration if I ever heard one. Baking soda can fix black spots. Oh,
Basically, the question is which of those is true, and the.
we got a glitchy Sam. She's hanging in, folks.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I hope.
I
The question is which of those is true. It's not.
Oh, which of those is true? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, now you know which of these is true.
Am I back yet? By the way.
You are. You're still a little like, what's that digital guys from like Pee Wee Herman's? But you're coming back. You're coming back strong. We're here for it.
Love that. Love that.
You know the digital guy that I'm talking about? Nope, sure don't. Okay, great. Are we ready
Chelsea
for the correct
volunteered.
answer?
Chelsea volunteered Max Headroom.
Yes, Max Headroom.
Okay. Yes.
Oh,
I do know who you're talking
yes.
about.
Ah, your dad got it too. Love it. All right. Correct answer is A. Plants grow faster when you talk and sing to them.
Because that's what she does in On a Clear Day, which
It
is
is.
a strange movie that I love.
Strange but lovely.
All right.
All right, question 6. Someone with roophobia may not be a very good gardener. This is because they are scared of, is it stings, bees, flowers, dirt? We'll also expect.
What are they scared of?
We'll also accept RuPaul.
I should have had that as an answer.
I don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm a ruophobia. I've ruophobia. I'm a ruophobic.
Mhm. Ah, hello to my father. Well done.
Hello.
You got the
Oh my
trivia
God,
question
ew,
that wasn't a
David.
question.
Nice.
Oh, we're about to hear a sound, I think. Yep.
I can't hear it. But that's okay.
It was ew, David.
Ew, David. All right, are we ready for the answer on this one?
Yep.
They are scared of the dirt. A ruophobic is afraid of dirt. Let's jump
Scary.
into question. It's scary stuff, let me tell you. Question 7. Which of these flowers is edible? Wisteria, oleander, lilac, all of them, if you try. This one I did not know. I don't know. There's a lot I don't know about this question.
I was going through our old clips and I found one that was just called "Some Things You Don't Know," and it was just Alan telling both Bridget and Randy, "Well, there are some things you don't know," and they agreed.
Yeah, there's some things you don't know, and this is one of them.
This is one of them. You know it now, though.
I do. I've gained a wrinkle. Thanks, Sam. All right, ready for the correct answer?
Yes.
The correct answer is lilacs.
Yeah. If you try to eat the other two,
Not
you
good.
will die. They're
Don't do this.
poisonous.
Don't do it.
Don't eat oleander. So don't try and eat the guy who sells you wands in Harry Potter.
Right? That's a faux pas in general.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Besides, who will give you your wand if you eat him?
Mm.
Anyway, moving on to question 8. The Chinese money plant is a popular house plant. How do you pronounce its scientific name correctly? Why?
Get ready.
Why have you done
I
this?
love you so much.
No. This is Sam's fault, everybody, but here we go. No, please, no. Palates pepin pig. Paleu peppermoides. Pileu pepperoimides.
Oh, that was worth it.
Was
And
it?
Dad, I'm sorry that my hair is bothering you. You're gonna live with it.
But
Thank you for the
I can't hear him, so I don't know they happen. But that's great timing.
This is the plant in question, by the way. This is
Oh,
also called the
pretty.
friendship plant or the UFO plant, but there's like several plants with UFO
Friendship.
plant.
Friendship. That's a great plant. I like it. It's very pretty. If I had that
Yeah, it's
plant,
called the
it would
friendship.
be yellow and probably on the last leg.
It's called the friendship plant because it makes lots of babies, which you're supposed to give to your friends.
Oh, I love that. That's great. All right, are we ready for the correct answer?
All right, you ready to
We're gonna
tell them
try.
the correct
Let's try
answer
again.
ish?
Pileopepperomades.
Pilea pepperomioides.
I was close.
Yeah,
I was
pretty
close.
close.
I was close enough to jump to question 9. Here we go. Question 9. One of the hardest houseplants to kill is the Sansevieria. Sansevieria. What's another
Mhm.
name for it? I couldn't tell you. Is it knife plant, Mother-in-law's tongue, traveler's friend, or just Susan? Oh
I think I've used
no.
that joke one other time, but it cracks me up enough that I do it every
Right?
time. That
How's
that was
everybody?
a well placed, but Jen.
It was beautiful. I saw it pop up and I was like, yes. Couldn't hear it, but I loved it.
I actually don't own any of this
Sansevieria.
plant. Yeah,
Sansevieria?
Sansevieria.
Hey! Fourth time's a
You need this plant? Okay,
Sansevieria.
Dad. I'll work on
Hardest
getting
of
you a
plant to
Sansevieria.
kill. Are we ready for the answer?
Yup.
Correct answer is the mother-in-law's tongue.
Yeah, it looks pointy, so they call it the mother-in-law's tongue. Why they don't call it the knife plant, I don't know. And if I get you one, it's going to be called Susan.
Yes. This is
All
Susan.
right, you ready?
She's very hard to kill, so that's why I have her. Question 10. What is true of a perennial plant? Perennial, Jesus. What is what is true of a perennial plant if well cared for? Is it carnivorous? It will bloom at night. It will live longer than a year and come back in spring. It will bloom a single season and then
All
die.
right,
Thanks
which
for
one
those
is it?
biddies.
Thanks for the bits. Thanks for
Thanks
the
for the
bits.
bits.
Bits, bits,
If
bits.
you too would like to do sound clips or biddies, you may do so by clicking the little triangle in the chat box down below. It's kind of like, nope, it's going to be that way. Over there, down there.
That's
Yeah,
why I don't try pointing in directions other than up and down.
I know. Yeah. But you could do that and like play sound bites like Ew David or Badump Chunk or any sorts of good stuff. Sad flute. We have sad flute, right?
Sad Flute is actually using channel points, which you accrue
Oh
just by
yeah.
watching our show.
Look at that.
And you can find the channel points right underneath where you type for a message. So it's the little bubble. Yeah.
Oh, I can hear it.
Ah, yes.
It's beautiful. Oh, here we go. Here we
Oh
go.
my goodness.
Ah, I'll never let go, Jack. All right. The correct answer to question 10 is it will live longer than a year and come back in spring.
Some of y'all know the difference between annuals and perennials, and congrats.
We're here for it. Question 11.
Mm-hmm.
All of these come from the same plant except Indian dahana, Chinese mustard,
Donna.
cilantro,
Yeah.
Donna,
Donna.
okay, or coriander.
All right. Here you go.
It's Pure.
Question
Hey, Pure.
11. Pure?
Welcome. Well, Pure's here. Welcome to the craziness, Pure. So good to have you.
I
All of
also
these,
didn't know this one, which is why
I don't
it's
know
in the
this one.
quiz.
All of these come from the same plant except. And it's what is it? Dahana?
I believe it's just Donna, like with a soft A, but I
Like
could
Dana?
be
Is it
wrong.
like Dana?
Like, oh, Donna,
Oh,
yes.
Dana. Okay.
All right, what's the answer to this one?
The correct answer is Chinese mustard. Everything else comes
Yeah,
from the same plant.
yeah. So cilantro and coriander are the same.
Stop. What?
Yeah.
Are you
Cilantro,
serious?
cilantro is the leaves. Coriander is the seeds. So if you're using coriander powder, it's the ground up seeds of this plant, and if you're using cilantro, it's the fresh leaves of this plant.
Wow. That's insane. You just blew my mind. My mind's blown.
That was like an Owen Wilson level wow.
Yeah, it was. You got me.
All right.
All right, all right, all right. Question 12. What's the pointy part of a cactus called? Is it called a stem, a rib, an oucher, or a spine?
This cactus is called the fairy castle plant.
Oh, I can see why.
This one was leaning towards the sun, as you can see.
It needed some extra TLC there with the vitamin D from the good plasma ball in the sky. Do little creatures live in that fairy castle cactus?
Boy, I hope not. I fight aphids with a vengeance.
Fair, fair. All right, we ready for the answer?
Just now we are, yes.
Oh my gosh, the answer is a spine. Is the pointy part of the cactus. It's called a spine.
Only one person got that wrong, and I think they waited because they called it an oucher.
That's right. Oucher. It's an oucher. Question number 13. When gardening from kitchen leftovers, which of these can create a pretty purple vine? Is it lettuce stalks, sweet potato ends, green onion stalks, or avocado pits?
So you can garden with all of these, but only one of them will create a pretty purple vine.
Here's a fun fact, and this is where my brain continues to just kind of go, wow, people who garden, wow, right? Propagating. There is an art form to propagation.
Mm-hmm.
And I continually find myself astounded and like just amazed at what it takes to propagate. You can put that on a shirt.
This is my Lola plant, and I've beheaded it and propagated it.
Listen.
And I'm trying to beauty blog, and then it tried to grow 2 more small ones on top of it.
Nice.
Propagating is fantastic. It's like you took a sea star, but it's plants.
I mean, correct. But here's the part that blows my mind every time. And we're going to get back to this because I think it's time for me to reveal the correct answer.
Yeah, speaking of correct, it is time to tell them what the correct answer was.
It is the sweet potato ends. Oh my gosh, thank you for that wonderful follow, Journal. I love Rachel. Your name. I love your name. Is that Rachel from your stream last Saturday?
That is
Rachel.
That is the stream runner of the show that I also host, Sleepless with the Dragon, over on Heart Time Job.
Yeah.
Yay, stream runner!
Yeah, great job the other night. It was a great show. All right, let's jump into question 14. When trying to compost, I almost said compost. When trying to compost at home, you should avoid throwing in what? Meat and bones, paper products, old salad, tea bags. Okay, getting back to my other part while people are answering this question.
Tea bags. Okay, continue. Yes, I'm listening.
What I find most intriguing and just creatively awe-inspiring is that each propagation requires a unique subset of actions. Right? So
it can.
Yes.
It can. I will say, for me, it mostly involves ripping a leaf off and then putting it in dirt and hoping. And if you do that enough times, you look very impressive.
Fair assessment. But here's the thing: like, you get some people who are like, okay, pull these seeds out of this vegetable that you did, and I don't have anything to hydrate with. I am hydrateless. Sam, you got to hydrate for the both of us.
Oh, okay.
We just
do that.
redeem.
Do you want to tell them the right answer while
okay, yes.
happening?
The correct answer is when trying to compost at home, you should avoid throwing in meat and bones. Meat and bones should not be put into the compost bin at home.
But you can put tea bags, and you can put paper products as long as you rip them up first. And old salad is like the best thing.
Yep. Thanks for coming by, Rachel. Good to see you. Digitally. All right, question 15, last one of this round. Are you ready? Sam, are you ready? All right.
I'm so ready.
Though dandelions are now considered a weed, they are brought they were brought to America for their many uses. Which was not one of those uses? Roots were used like coffee. Leaves were used like bandages. Flowers were used like dye. Flowers were used to make wine.
Which one is not one
Which
of
one
these?
is not? Okay, so getting back to my thing. They'll be like, okay, I'm going to pull the seeds out of this vegetable, fruit, fill in the blank, whatever it is. And they're like, first, get the seeds a little, like, make sure they're clean and dry and just delightful in every way possible. And then get yourself a nice paper towel and get that thing super damp, but not wet, damp. And then gently lay your seeds into the paper towel while folding it up, slipping into a bag, mailing it to the library that holds the original copy of Beowulf, and then plug that into the middle of the book. And then in 6 months you'll have like little seeds that pop out. Like it's crazy to me.
This is why I grow succulents, because I don't have patience for any of that. And also green onions, if you cut them and then like you put them anywhere near water, they will continue to grow. So
Well, it's
like
kind of, I look at those as like the reeds, like lake reeds or whatever, where you chop them down, you're like, oh, finally, and then like 2 days later they're like, we're back.
Yep, that's a green onion. All right, what's
Yep.
the correct answer to number 15?
Leaves were used as bandages. This was not one of the uses of dandelions.
But you could dye things yellow, you could make the wine. You can make wine out of dandelion, and they use the roots like a coffee.
That
Good
must
coffee
have been a really
substitute.
great conversation. I'm sorry, what are you drinking? Oh, this? It's just dandelion wine.
That's the person who's just waiting.
What's the
for
name
you
of
to
that
ask
brand?
them.
Oh, this?
Dandelion?
It's just dandy. You're welcome. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sam!
I'm not listening to you anymore.
Oh my goodness. It's that favorite time of the evening, Sam. Beyond all this fun, it's announcement corner time. Are you ready to hit that dissonance with me?
No, we gotta show them. We gotta show them the.
Oh, the
who
winner!
won.
Who's the winner of round one? See what happens when you break my cycle of, like, things? Anyway. Sam, call it out, please. Give us
Drum
that
roll, please.
There it is. And the winner is...
It looks like Pam's the winner. Congrats,
Pam! Congratulations!
And then
Followed by
questions...
contestant 10?
Who are you, contestant 10?
Please,
Reveal
share with
thyself.
us in the chat who you are.
And then in question scores, contestant number 22. So we have 2 secrets.
Secret players. Secret players. Secret players. See, still been in my head a couple of days now.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
So are we ready for announcement corner, Sam? Dissonance?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Now we are ready for it.
We're going to head over to our favorite part of the evening is announcement corner, signal boosting, and making announcements about our community, our amazing community. So with that, Sam, let's head over to announcement corner. Okay, all right.
I went low.
We'll call you. All right, everybody, we've got announcement corner coming up. First up is 42nd Street Moon is going to be doing a great show called Perfect Harmony. You heard me right. Harmony. It's a musical tribute to Jerry Herman. It shows April 10th through May 2nd. You can find out more information at 42ndstreetmoon.org. Our wonderful friends up there in the city. Take a look for those wonderful tickets online. Support a great theater with great people in it. Up next is City Lights Theater Company. We've got some great online content for them. They are doing all sorts of things. They've got a show called Filament, which is radio plays. And they've got performances and interviews happening all the time on the Next Stage program. You can find out more information about our good friends at City Lights at cltc.org. Our good friends at SF Batco are taking a couple of weeks off, but they will be back with a vengeance on May 6th. So make sure and follow their social media handles, as well as checking out their page, sfbatco.org. And you can find wonderful programming and a great lineup coming up. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they are going to be working on some great stuff for potential opening coming this summer. So make sure and check them out as well. Up next is the Women's Theater Festival, WTF, Women's Theater Festival. You're welcome. They had their wonderful festival this past, last week, Sam, I think? And now they've got a lot of their stuff streaming online. But check them out. They're a great organization in general. That is womenstheaterfestival.com. Check them out. They've got a Twitch channel, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. They got it all. But most of all, they got great content, and they are doing wonderful things, so go check them out. Last but certainly not least is our amazing friends at Pear Theater. Pear Theater is going to be doing their Pear Slices streaming digitally April 30th through May 23rd. So go check them out online at The Pear. Is it thepear.org? Thepear.org. Mm-hmm. I was on the tickets page because I'm going to get tickets to this great Pear Slices. They always do great stuff. Yeah. And then they're going to be doing Falsettos in June. You can check out that as well and get your tickets early for Falsettos. And with that, I think that's everybody. We've got only a few slots left for summer camp. If anyone's looking for summer camp, for our little kids, our elementary school kids, there's a few spots left. All the other camps are now waitlisted, I believe. So if you still want to get in there, you can. You'll just go on the wait list, but we will be announcing more to come. So don't wait. Get signed up. We've got a great camp. Randy is putting together a phenomenal program with the help of the amazing Sam Ricci and his.
Yeah, I'll be there.
She'll be there. It'll be great. And I think that's it for Announcement Corner. So Sam, hit that tuning fork and let's do it again. And that, folks, was Announcement Corner.
I went higher that time.
I didn't hear you, so it was like I was singing alone, but that's all right.
You know what? I'll bet you the noise gate was like, no, none of that.
It's okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to round 2. Round 2 is tree trivia. Trivia?
It's also the lightning round.
Yes, in case everyone is unaware, the lightning round is exactly the same time as the first one. We just put more pressure on it. Because, why not? It's Wednesday, right?
Hossie just said, is it trivia?
Yes, it is! And let me tell you, there will be many chestnuts in this quiz. For fun things to come. Trivia. It kind of sounds like a sweetener alternative.
It sounds a lot like
I'm sorry,
a
does this have trivia in it?
Ew.
I don't like it. It has a terrible aftertaste. All right, let's jump into round question 1.
Spruce.
It's like stevia, but it's trivia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Wednesday night trivia. All right, we're done with this. Let's jump into question 1, shall we, Sam?
Okay.
Who originated the holiday Arbor Day? Is it John Muir, J. Sterling Morton, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau? Who could it be?
All right.
Now?
Do.
And remember, as always, you can help the stream out by clicking that subscribe button. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can do so for free. Wait a minute, what did he say? That's right, free with your Amazon Prime account. That means you're helping the I said free. No, that's a plant. I said free. To do so, you are helping the theater out with a free subscription. So, if you're feeling
even better, you're costing Jeff Bezos money. So
whoa, she's right. But whoa, the tea has been spilled.
All right, what's the correct answer to this one?
The correct answer to question 1, believe it or not, J. Sterling Morton.
I also would have guessed John Muir like a couple of people.
Right? I would have too. And speaking of two, what?
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, segue. What? Yes.
I tried. Go ahead, Sam. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say as an English and theater double major, I have a bone to pick with Ralph and Henry. So.
Fair.
It's fine.
Fair.
All right. What's the next question?
Question 2 is, what is America's national tree? Oh, there's a lot of jokes here. Okay, is it going to be the pine, the redwood, the oak, or the spruce?
What is one of the jokes?
I can't say any of them. I literally can't say any of them. They all have a TOS issue.
Oh, good.
I'm just assuming.
Not even like a sprucing up the space kind
Do
of
you know what a
joke?
Bradford tree is? Fair enough.
Nope.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. What is America's national tree? I didn't even know we had a
I
national tree.
I didn't either, and the lovely legit Brosi wrote this question, so I was like, really?
Yeah, I didn't know we had a national tree. This will be
Which one
interesting.
is it, Dan?
It would be the mighty oak.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
The mighty oak tree is our national tree. So
Awesome.
now you can wow parties and influence young minds with your knowledge of the national tree.
With
All
important
right.
things.
What?
Important things. Next
Important
question.
things need to be shared. Question 3. California is home to some of the oldest living trees. But wait, how old are they? Are they 1,200 years old? 7,000 years old? 3,000 year old? 3,000 years old? Wow. Or 5,000 years old? Hey, Rosie, thanks for those biddies.
Thanks
You're
for
so
the videos.
generous, Rosie. We appreciate
Biddies.
you.
Oh my gosh, my face just exploded in dogs.
Yes, it did. Here for it.
Oh goodness. All right, Dan.
This is interesting.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How old are they?
The correct answer is 5,000 years old.
5,000 years
Think about that,
old.
folks. We're in 2021.
Ooh, nobody got that one.
Not a single human.
Sorry, do not be sorry, Rosie. Put dogs on my face all day, every day.
Dogs are great. So is question 4. This man was considered the father of America's national parks. Who is he? Is it Yosemite Sam, Josiah Whitney, John Muir, or Ansel Adams?
Who could it be now, dude? You got that stuck in my head.
You're welcome. Listen,
Yeah.
you got Secret Tunnel stuck in my head, so...
You're welcome.
Yep.
I'm running out of plants that are near me. Here's an air plant.
Wait a minute. Okay, talk to me about air plants. What are air plants?
Don't even think about watering them. This one could be dead and I'd never know. They're great.
Okay, are we convinced that maybe they're a desert plant?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it's pronounced Tillandsia. There might be an extra S in there. But they are desert plants and they're supposed to like wick their stuff from the air. That's why they're called that. So you like miss them or you dunk them maybe once a week.
So they get watered more than orchids. We don't know yet, but what we do know is the answer to question 4, and that's John Muir.
Yeah, we do. John Muir is the father.
Yep, the father of America's national parks, John Muir.
I'm disappointed that it's not Yosemite Sam.
Well, you know what? So is everybody else. Question 5. Eucalyptus trees are a popular tree found in California, but what was brought here? Was brought here for... Wow, I can't read, you guys. Eucalyptus trees are a popular tree found in California, but was brought here from what country? The Philippines, Indonesia, Spain, or Australia?
That question again was, where are eucalyptus trees from?
Yes.
Basically. You read that one. Have you seen that recording of Orson Welles trying to do a commercial?
No.
There is a California champagne.
It's a California champagne. I don't know why, but my brain, I think because I knew the answer before. I haven't read any of these questions. Cold read. That's how we do this, right? This is our MO. This is what's on our t-shirts, everything. Cold read. So I looked at this, and as I'm reading it, my brain was like skipping ahead, going, "Oh, you know the answer to this."
Got it. And what is the answer to this?
The answer is Australia.
Australia is correct.
Eucalyptus
Ooh,
trees are a favorite amongst koala bears.
Everybody who answered knew that. What they may not know is that it was brought over for the railroads. And we planted a bunch of them because we knew that they grew really fast. And then after they grew really fast, we discovered that the wood is actually too soft for railroad spikes, so we couldn't use any of them. That's why they're still here.
There you go.
What's the next question?
Question 6 is, what shouldn't you do when visiting Japan during cherry blossom season? Is it take dating profile pics, frolic through them, pick them, or smell them? There are 3 cherry blossom trees in my area, and they're gorgeous. I adore cherry blossom trees when they're like full color. Oh, they're just beautiful.
They're gorgeous.
And then they go, I'm done. I've had enough.
What they do.
I've had enough.
I'm done with this.
I'm done with this. Everything is terrible. I'm done. All right, the correct answer for that, Sam, are you ready?
I can't hit the button yet. It's not letting me. Okay, now.
Okay, pick them. You should never pick them. Never pick.
They will get very upset if you pick them.
Listen, anybody who has a cherry blossom tree will get very upset if you pick them. Like, don't. Whoever you are, stop. Stop what you're doing. Don't go down that road.
Those aren't yours.
Those aren't yours. Don't touch them. You can't even ask permission because it already doesn't want it. Like, that's how this works. Okay, question 7. Who believed that helpful spirits in trees lived in trees, and that knocking on wood, tree trunks, roused a spirit for protection? Is it ancient Celts, ancient Mayans, the ancient Japanese, the ancient Egyptians?
Which one was it?
Which one was it? Who was it?
Can't tell you yet.
I can't.
This is
and now I
this
have that song stuck in my head. You better knock, knock on wood, baby. Why? I don't know. Because apparently in my brain, it's Crazy Circus.
No, this is where the phrase "knocking on wood" came from.
Oh, okay.
So you aren't too crazy.
I wish it would work though, right? Like if I could walk up to a tree and, hey, I'm gonna need some more protection, just from general everything.
So who believed this?
That would be the ancient Celts.
Ooh, people are doing well on this quiz.
Listen, we're here for it. You guys are doing great. Question 8. Which of these is true? Which of these is true, Sam? Trees grow from the bottom, not the top. There are trees... I can't even... my brain. There are carnivorous trees. Trees know your thoughts and judge you. Or trees... There are trees grown from seeds brought to the moon.
Which of these is true?
Which of these is true?
There are
trees grown from the seeds brought to the moon. There are trees know your thoughts and judge you. There are carnivorous trees. Trees grow from the bottom, not the top.
Watch Wolf Walker. All right, I will add it. Thank you. Legit brosi.
Oh, Wolf Walker. It's an adorable film.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that from trying to read this?
Nope.
Okay, well, take one more shot at reading the correct answer.
There are trees grown from seeds brought to the moon.
They're called moon trees, which I think is adorable.
I love moon trees. They're great.
They're trying to test and see if the change of gravity messed with them. And the answer is, it didn't. They're normal trees. Next question.
I love that. No, what I was sighing about is my brain when I read trees grow from the bottom to the top. The Cardi B song popped in my head. All right, question 9. What, or rather who, is the largest tree alive? Is it Hyperion, a coastal redwood. Methuselah, a bristlecone pine. General Sherman, a giant sequoia. Or Principal grows a lot, a mountain ash.
And this is largest, not necessarily tallest. Largest tree.
The largest tree. Is it one of those? We don't know.
You're not going to read it again?
Nope, I decided not to mid-thought.
Okay, good stuff.
Sam, I have a beautiful fake plant here I can share with you on the stream.
Ooh, yes, show me your fake plant.
This is, everyone, in case you were wondering, this is what I like to call plastique. It is a beautiful grass purchased from the lovely people at Target. I don't typically water it simply because it rejects it, usually, and then I'm left with a mess. So we kind of have a symbiotic relationship where we leave each other alone and thrive on our own. And that's plastique.
Many of my relationships. All right, the correct answer was General Sherman, a giant sequoia.
That's right,
All right,
Sam.
you ready to read question 10?
Oh, question 10. In the 1800s in Athens, Georgia, a man named W.H. Jackson loved his white oak tree so much that he married it legally, died hugging it, lived in it, granted it autonomy in his will.
I'd like want to tell you about this, but I can't without giving you the answer.
I know, but you'll tell me about it after, right?
I will.
Okay, that's all I really care about. How's everybody doing tonight? How are people? Once you answered, then obviously you have time. Let us know how you're doing. It's Wednesday. You made it halfway through, folks. We're almost there.
Ooh, yes, so close. Oh, intrigued. Got it.
I'm
Intrigued. That took a moment, Dad. Intrigued.
That was a slow burn, and I appreciate it. Ready for the answer?
Yes.
Granted it autonomy in his will.
So this tree is called the tree that owns itself, and he granted it autonomy in his will. No one is allowed to do anything to this tree because it owns itself. So this tree eventually got knocked over in a really bad rainstorm, and someone found one of its acorns and then planted it, and then another tree grew. And technically that tree also has autonomy because it is the child of the first tree, and so it was passed through death.
Propagation. All right, jumping into question 11. What's the difference between deciduous and coniferous trees? One grows in groups and the other doesn't. One drops its leaves and the other doesn't. One has spores and the other has cones. One helps you decide and the other cons you. Hey. You don't want to cut me down. You want to cut down that guy.
I'm gonna cut that guy down over there. That
rings.
son of a birch.
He's got rings for days, that birch. Nobody likes Bradfords. Cut them down. Don't be fooled by the society garlic. It's trash. Listen, we got jokes for days, folks, and none of you are here for it.
None. They've all left. What's the correct answer?
One drops its leaves and the other does not.
That is the difference between deciduous and coniferous.
That's right. Which of these is the softest? Mahogany, balsa wood, cherry wood, oak.
Which is the softest wood?
Which is the softest tree?
Just shaking your head.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Since we only have 5 seconds left, I will say that you usually make like airplanes like little airplanes out of this wood.
Oh,
So if you've ever
freebie.
made,
Freebie from Sam, folks.
yeah.
Dropping it like it's hot. The correct answer is balsa wood.
I can't show it to them yet, but it is the correct answer.
Balsa
There,
wood.
now I'll show it.
Balsa
Balsa
wood
wood is correct.
so sensitive that if you gently touch it, it makes an indentation. All right, question 13. Which tree's bark inspired the first synthetic aspirin? Birch, oak, willow, baobab.
I think there's a B on the end of that. Baobab.
Baobab? Man, it just makes me want to say boba. Is it boba? Who wants a boba?
Boba inspired the first aspirin. You are correct.
Did you know, Rosie Issel says in chat, speaking of trees, did you know that Baby Groot is not Groot regenerated according to James Gunn? I did not.
I did not know that, and it's
Is he a
sort of
propagated
makes me
child?
sad. Baobab.
It's baobab.
Thank you.
Thank you, Legit Brosi. I appreciate it.
All right, what's the correct answer?
Willow. As in, willow this pain go away.
As in, like, when Pocahontas was having a headache, she would go to Mother Willow and be like, I'm going to need to borrow this.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Look me up with
All
some.
right, next question.
Which of these grow on trees? Strawberries, peppercorns, pineapple, peanuts.
Which of these
Grows
grow
on
on
trees.
trees?
Trees. Trees.
Unrelated, it's not in this question, but if you've never seen a cashew, please Google how cashews grow, because they're disgusting. I agree. Ooh.
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 Contestant number 3 flexed. I don't know who you are, contestant number 3, but I'm here for it.
It was very well timed.
All right, the correct
Look at
answer is...
cashews. Ooh.
Sam, you ready?
Yeah.
Peppercorns.
Peppercorns.
Peppercorns. I believe everything else grows on a bush.
Peanuts grow in the ground.
I did not know
Like
that.
like a potato.
Like a potato?
Yes.
All right, last question of this round, Sam. The end of round 2. Where does the manchineel? Where does the manchineel, the most poisonous tree in the world, live? Arkansas, Florida, North Dakota, Saskatchewan, Canada.
And I didn't put Australia because I felt it would be unfair to put Australia as a wrong answer. Because wouldn't it just be Australia?
Wouldn't it just?
Except that it isn't. Isn't that
It's not.
the one thing Australia don't have?
Yeah.
The most poisonous tree.
No. Although, knowing the answer, I'm like not surprised. Right.
Yeah. If it's not going to be Australia,
It's going to be this place, and let me tell you what it is.
yes.
Florida. Florida.
Yep.
It's going to be Florida, folks. That's where you go if you want to see the most poisonous tree. You know, you got your biggest ball of yarn across America. Biggest fry pan, biggest ball of yarn, and don't forget that last stop, the most poisonous tree.
And the Tiger King. All right.
Oh yeah, the Tiger King. Cats and kittens.
Are we ready? Are we ready for that drum roll?
Yeah, let's pump out that drum roll. Oh. Swing and a miss.
That was a little speedy one.
Who's
Anyways,
the winner?
here you go. It's Pam. Pam's killing the game at the
Pam
plant.
did great tonight. Wow.
Well
Congrats,
done,
Pam.
Pam.
Followed by contestant number 3. Who are you, contestant 3? We want to celebrate you.
Contestant number 3 also got number 1 in the question scores. Well done.
Wow.
So if you've never played with us before, the final results are like how you scored based on how fast you answered. And the question score, I believe, is how many you got right.
There
I think.
you go. Well, folks,
You're kind
here
of
we are.
trivia.
here we are at the end of the day, the end of trivia. I want to thank you all so much for joining us on this arborist journey. See what I did there, Sam? It's a groaner, but we're here for it. I want to thank you all so much for being here. As always, we love spending our Wednesday evenings with you. Stay tuned next week as Alan comes back for Name That Tune, and we're super excited about it. But until then, remember, stay safe.
Wash your hands.
Wear your mask, and we love you very much. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to water your plants.